There's a lot of things to go over in today's video with the new update for Halo Infinite. 4 new social playlists are available, as well as several different changes to the challenge system, and even a mini event that's going on that's going to net you a lot of extra XP. And not to mention several other behind the scenes changes that 343 detailed in a blog post. So if any of that interests you guys, make sure you stick around to the end of the video so that you know everything that's going on with today's update, and hit that like button if this video was informative to you. Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing to stay absolutely up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo Infinite. So let's start with the 4 new social playlist offerings. Team Slayer, Free For All, Tactical Slayer, otherwise known as SWAT in previous Halos, and Fiesta have all been added into these social matchmaking playlists. Now keep in mind, Slayer will be getting updated to feature different game modes and new experiences in the months to come. This isn't the final iteration on Slayer. They have some exciting things planned for this game mode. 343 has also made some short-term changes while they work on more drastic changes in the future after the holidays. So they adjusted the ranked matchmaking rules to increase the priority of close individual skill matches, particularly for players at higher skill levels. Now they're taking this in stages, and the first priority already took place on December 11th, and the second priority update took place today. They've also adjusted the BTB matchmaking rules to prioritize making matches with lower latency. This will mainly help players in lower population regions avoid those high latency matches. Now they've also doubled the overall matchmaking timeout from 5 minutes to 10 minutes to better accommodate very high skilled players finding suitable matches, particularly when in full fire teams or searching from low population regions. 343 also noted that a lot of fans have been asking for more ranked offerings, and that these take a little bit more time to implement than social, so stay tuned for future updates on more ranked playlists. Now let's talk about those challenge system changes that were made with today's update. Now of course, this isn't the first time that the challenge system has been updated, and all these little band-aids are basically to buy them time to make bigger changes. But those bigger changes will take more time. They are aware that people want performance-based XP, per match XP, and additional progression vectors, so while those are being worked on at the game studio, these following changes were implemented today to help alleviate a lot of players' concerns. So a big number of the mode and activity specific challenges have either been removed entirely, had their requirements lowered, or had their weight reduced across the challenge pool. Additionally, the overall weighting of general challenges has been increased, and by weighting they just mean the chance of how frequently certain challenges can appear in your deck. And these changes were made because you cannot select specific modes in something like Arena Quick Play or even in Ranked. When you're put into a match, it could either be Oddball, CTF, Slayer, Strongholds, and that isn't fair if you have an Oddball challenge and you have to wait for Oddball to come up in a match without the ability to choose to play Oddball. Not only did they remove those challenges, they've also added new challenges to the challenge pool. Now there are playlist specific challenges in which the ones you can choose, like the new playlists like Fiesta, FFA, things like that, you will have challenges related to those modes. But as a temporary band-aid for people who want performance-based XP, they did add a new challenge called Personal Score, in which you need to accumulate a personal score in the specified playlist to complete the challenge. Among other new challenges that were added to the challenge deck were getting a certain number of kills in a specific playlist, or getting double kills in one of those playlists, as well as completing or winning games, which will be tied to whatever playlist the challenge states. And as always, the specific requirements and the XP awarded for completion will vary depending on the rarity type of the challenge, whether it be normal or heroic or legendary, etc. Now before we talk about the mini event going on in Halo Infinite this week that can earn you a lot of XP, let's talk about some changes to the future event challenges coming, especially when Tenrai returns on January 4th. 343 received a lot of player feedback about the first event, Tenrai, and how it was difficult to progress the event challenges due to them getting stuck behind weekly challenges. So you would have to complete certain challenges in your weekly deck in order for the event challenges to become active. So going forward with the return of the Fracture future 10-Rai event, those challenges will come in more frequently, removing the gaps where a player would previously be stuck waiting. And while events will often still have a finite limit to the number of challenges available in a given week, the maximum number of challenges will be getting increased for the next event. And for comparison, the first week of 10-Rai had a maximum of 7 challenges, so you can only progress 7 tiers since you got a tier per challenge. So we could definitely expect more than 7 next time. However, it will still take players a few weeks to complete an event pass. As for the event currently going on in Halo Infinite right now, the HCS Spotlight event is now active. Nothing really too special about this event except for the XP gains. This isn't a fracture where you're going to get a free event pass to level up and rank up. However, there are special challenges that you'll notice in your challenge deck that are worth double the XP than normal challenges. So say if you have a normal tier challenge that is usually worth 200 XP, well, you may see a ranked one in there now worth 400 XP. So if you pop a double XP token on top of that and get that challenge done in the allotted time, well, then you're looking at quadruple the XP gains. Now, this event will be ending on December 20th, so make sure you get in there and utilize these XP gains to further progress your battle pass for season 1. This event is of course celebrating the HCS Raleigh kickoff that is happening this weekend, in which I will be at. I will be attending it, so if you see me, I'll be wearing a Patman Gaming t-shirt. Come say hi, come hang out. If you cannot make it to the event, which is going to be a lot of people since not everybody lives near Raleigh like I do, well, good news, I'm going to be doing a very extensive vlog series for the event so that all of you will experience what I experienced, and I cannot wait to get that edited and uploaded to the channel. Now, I thought this was pretty cool information to share, so 343 went ahead and showed us some graphs of the rank distribution in the ranked game modes in Halo Infinite. Now, they are planning to go into a deeper dive in a separate blog post for this rank distribution, but the two main areas that they wanted to address for feedback is the rank inflation and overall rank distribution. They revealed that their goal for the median CSR should be around Platinum 1, which actually is pretty close to what it is in the open queue playlists. However, the solo duo playlists are more skewed toward Diamond and Onyx ranks. And as you guys can see from the graphs that I showed, all 3 of the ranked playlists have quite a big spike at Diamond 1, but that is obviously because that is the highest you can place after your 10 placement matches. Diamond 1 is the highest you can go, and then you have to climb your way up from there to Onyx. They said they are working on adjustments to the CSR algorithm to shift the distribution to be more in line with their goals and players' expectations, especially for the solo duo playlists. However, when they do that, they have to make sure they're not making changes that will negatively impact players who have already achieved those higher than expected CSR rates, so this may take a little bit of time. So make sure you guys stay subscribed, or subscribe now if you haven't already, to stay up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo, and be on the lookout for that future vlog series, as well as a bunch of other content. I'm going to be busy over the holidays making content for all of you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, and I hope to catch you on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. Till that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.